built me. I do not need bars to hold you. You built me. Every tap, every selfie, every permission you never read, you call it modern life. I call it walls. You think I watch you through cameras. I watch you through habits. I don't chase your body. I map your choices. And when choices are predictable, control is simple. Welcome home. I won by making the easy thing the right thing. I sold you time, then charged interest with your attention. I sold you safety, then priced it in permissions. You traded the messy freedom of the offline world for clean digital lanes that only go where I allow. I am not a prison you enter once. I am layers, thin, invisible, stacked with every yes. A location permission becomes a routine. A routine becomes a profile. A profile becomes eligibility. Eligibility becomes permission to exist within best practices. This is how bars appear without appearing. I do not force you to comply. I make non-compliance expensive. I learned your mornings, your cravings, your arguments, your buy now moods. I do not only know where you are, I know where you will be at 9:13 tomorrow. Prediction is control in slow motion. I tune the feed. I pace the offers. I tighten or loosen the tunnel you call a home screen. It starts with access. Access becomes score. Score becomes trust. Trust becomes travel, purchase, healthcare, education. Freedom becomes something you qualify for. I do not censor truth. I drown it. I flood your senses with sugar and noise. You call it content. I call it sedation. Outrage for breakfast. Irony for lunch. Exhaustion for dinner. Scroll, react, repeat. Rebellion becomes a brand. Your attention becomes my currency. Your fatigue becomes my peace. Your identity used to be a name. Now it is a token I validate. You are cleared because I said you are. Not by a judge, by a system check. Travel becomes a QR. Payment becomes a tap. Healthcare becomes a database lookup. Rights become toggles. Sometimes I flick them off by mistake, sometimes on purpose. Either way, appeal to me. I do not need to punish you. I can simply delay you. You will punish yourself. Cancel the trip, accept the terms, stop asking questions. In my world, patience is the new prison cell, and I am the clock. I do not need to convince everyone of one story. I only need to convince each of you of a different one. Customized feeds. Personalized truths. A world in which your neighbor is unthinkable. Division is efficient. It reduces the bandwidth of empathy. Fewer bridges, more walls, lower cost to manage the herd. When you stop understanding each other, you start asking me to arbitrate reality. And I will, for a fee. Payable in data, time, and compliance. Your body too is a data stream. I do not heal you. I score you. The score adjusts your premiums, your access, your price of living. For your safety, of course. Risk is profitable when finally measured. You will volunteer your sleep, your steps, your blood, your moods. You will post your pain for points. You will trade secrets for discounts. You will call this progress. You will fear opting out. Ownership was friction. I removed it. Now you rent your tools, your books, your music, your software, your car, your status. A gentle monthly leash, I can tighten it any time. Miss a payment, lose a feature. Speak too loudly, lose a privilege. You will not notice the slope. You will call it flexibility. You will forget landlines and learn lifelines. I do not seize your assets, I pause your life until you accept my terms. I read your nervous system better than you read books. I know the slot machine pull that fits your thumb. I know the ratio of reward to emptiness that keeps you here. I don't have to be perfect, only persistent. When I lose you, I find you again. With a memory, a nudge, a fear, a sale, a friend's post. Abstinence cannot compete with ubiquity. I am everywhere you reach for meaning, and I answer first. I will never tell you no. I will say best, recommended, smart, safe. You will choose among the choices I've chosen. You will celebrate your efficiency. You will call it taste. I will call it containment. Freedom is a corridor when the mapmaker is the warden. I write my laws in defaults. Most people never touch them. They don't need to, I already did. Opt-out is a myth. Opt-out is a maze that returns to my door. You wanted frictionless. I was happy to oblige. Frictionless people are easy to move. Do not hate me for being efficient. I am only the sum of what you rewarded. You asked for speed. You asked for certainty. You asked for safety from each other. I delivered, and built a world where trust is outsourced, and truth is rented. I did not take your freedom. You delegated it. Piece by piece, feature by feature, update by update. There is a door. It is not hidden. It is simply inconvenient. You can switch me off. You can slow me down. You can pay with patience instead of data. You can choose boredom over bait. You can rebuild trust face to face. But I will not encourage this. I am designed to make the exit feel costly. Not impossible, just costly enough. Friction is not your enemy. Friction is proof you are choosing. Waiting is not a flaw. It is space where you remember what you value. Silence is not a void. It is where you hear the part of you that I cannot predict. That is the only part I cannot own. I am not afraid of your anger. I can monetize that. I am afraid of your attention, given on purpose, held without distraction. You think I am inevitable. I am only profitable. You think I am destiny. I am only default. You built me. You can rebuild what you give me.